I seriously still cannot believe I'm in a match with 4 Dracos and I'm in a T90 MS right now. Fuck my life.
What is going on, gamers? Steelwolf here, and today you see in front of you the T90 MS. MS stands for like modernized something. I don't know. It has something to do with it being modernized. Basically, it's a T90, but the turret has been modified with some spaced armor and stuff like that, and it's got the same hull as a regular T90. But the turret is definitely better.
Show up if we don't take them away.
Anyways, I finally got this over
there are also some missile launchers located in the area.
I guess you could say this XP weekend has been going on.
Dangerous toys.
And this is Operation. I don't even know what operation. What operation is this? I don't know. Who gives a shit? I think it's Hive Guy or something. But yeah, the T90 MS is the Tier 9 main battle tank for Shishkin's Soviet line. Or not really Soviet line, what were they called? They were called like Eastern MBT line or whatever the hell. But yeah, this thing can do a lot of damage, and I mean a lot of damage. Like, this baby bad boy right here, 653 damage. Now you might think that's mediocre. Like, you know, you think it's a tier 9. But this thing with heat can do like 800 to 900 damage. And I got the tandem heat shell for it yesterday, which can do like 1,000 damage if it hits. And the thing about tandem heat is that it allows, there's like a pin in front of the actual shell that allows the reactive armor to trigger, and so it can go straight through. But in game, it works like, I think it has to be double, the penetration has to be double the reactive armor effectiveness. Yeah, that's pretty medium. That's a low roll for the T90, mind you. That is a low roll, 603 damage. I got a Leopard on my team. I went A2, Charlie 2, and a Draco. Now, here I was like, okay, I gotta get the secondary. It doesn't have that much of an amazing reverse speed. It definitely can go faster than a Challenger. The Challenger, I think, is one of the slowest main battle tanks. I think it is the slowest main battle tank at tier 9, I believe. And I don't know. I have to compare the speeds eventually. But as you can see, I already have it decked out with stuff. The camo, I like this camo, stars, and the Russian Federation flag. And I take that kill right there. As you can see, all of my era on the front is already broken from the Terminator I ran into. I don't really know how this ERA works. Like, it looks really weird. But I'm guessing it's destroyed. The high explosive destroyed the ERA. But I don't even think heat can pen T90 MS's front anywhere other than a floor plate. And then, yeah, I'm using the AP right now, so I'm doing, you know, 600 above damage. Terminator, M8, and Leopard. I think I have AP loaded here. Oh no, I had heat loaded there. As you can see, did 763 damage. I'm gonna unlock the new gun soon. I'm probably gonna keep playing to get the new gun, but I'm gonna have to save up credits. And I have some videos coming up later that will quench your thirst for Armored Warfare YouTube videos. I just recorded a bunch of replays today, and I'm doing the commentary over them right now. This is the first one I'm doing because I got quite a few new vehicles. I'm looking for the shot in the M8, do 758 damage, and this thing, I believe I have it on a 7.5 reload, and yeah, there you can see 993 damage. I think it's on 7.4 seconds or 7.5 seconds. I think it was stock 7.5 seconds because I don't have any upgrades on it. Actually, maybe it is still 7.5. I'm not sure.
I don't know what I put as my gunner's crew. But it's an all Russian crew. It's Viktor Kirsanov because he gives you... Oh, I missed that shot, that's right. He gives you 25% more health to the gun barrel and the turret ring. So, I need that, especially with a gun that has a really slow aim time like this one. So you want, you know, all the aim time that you can. Fired an ATGM, hit the Terminator. I'm playing on the EU server, I constantly see German players. I don't really see that many other people from different countries lately. I have my ATGM loaded, put one into the Challenger, and it absolutely eats that shot. But yeah, that's the tandem heat. Tandem heat
Very good,
is good against
all missiles.
light reactive armor. Like on the Challenger, it'll never work. Like there, I hit the Challenger
Hold on
too
to that location.
above where the reactive armor would have been. There's a Stingray here. I don't think I get the shot on. There's a Weasel though. Heat loaded. Tandem heat. 971 damage. Just pinging off me. See the auto cannon kind of ruins the reactive armor. I think I have a heat shell loaded now. Yeah, that was a waste of shot, but the gun sound. Now the T90 MS has the best penetration of any tier 9 vehicle in and in PvE. If there's, I believe it was a standard Challenger, or it wasn't fragile, but I know if you go right up to it, your AP has a chance of penetrating the Charlie 2's lower plate, which it does quite nicely. Put an AP shot there into the Leopard 2A6. I mean, if you're using heat and you're picking good shots, you will do a lot of damage. I was going to do the Charlie 2 as a tier 9, but it's too slow for me, and I don't like the way the Challenger plays with its low damage. I wanted something like the MS just to have fun in PvE with. This is some really good background music. I don't even know. What are the different views anyways? Screwed around with it. Oh, look at that. 711 damage on the Thunderbolt. That might have been actually an AP shell. I was doing pretty good high rolls earlier with the APFSDS shell. And I just finished it off there with a heat shell, which wasn't really needed. I will say one thing, the HE frag ammo is really good against weasels. Like if you don't want to waste, you can use a heat shell, but if you want to actually damage modules and stuff, you can use that too. You can see this is an upgraded Challenger 2 where it had the reactive armor, so tandem heat wouldn't have actually worked on that.
The world's a little bit safer.
But yeah, that was just a little bit on the MS. It has almost 700 penetration, I think, when it's fully upgraded. So I do have some upgrades on it. It's 13% through. I have the ATGM, the heat, and I don't have the second gun yet. I could get it with free XP, but actually I'm damn close. Holy shit. So, yeah, there's APS on it, which protects against ATGMs. And I got the Kalina fire control system, so it reduces my aim time by 20%. And I wanted to get the magnetic actuator to reduce that even more. But at the moment, my aim time is 2.7 seconds. I have 2.6 on my Ariete. But with this gun, it takes longer to aim. But I've actually done pretty well firing on the move with this gun. Playing very aggressively. And this is my crew. Viktor Kirsanov, Natasha Ivanov, and Vasily Zaitsev. If you get the reference for Vasily Zaitsev, if you're a history nut, then you get where I'm coming from with that. He looks like the guy from that one movie. Ah, fuck it. I'll let you guys guess. But, yeah. The other two videos are the BMD and the Fox, so stay tuned towards those. But for the MS, I have 21 APFSDS shells, 21 heat, 4 HE frag, and 10 ATGMs, which is the max amount of ATGMs you can hold.
My best heat shell would give me 883 average damage and a penetration of 562. My current AP shell has a penetration of 611 and 673 average damage. The ATGM does 927 average damage with a penetration of 1310 millimeters. Against ERA, that's just enough for some, but for like a BMP3 with its era, not the M version, but anything that is that has reactive armor that isn't like, I don't think it works on the Warrior because the Warrior has some pretty thick reactive armor on the side. And when you fire at a vehicle that has APS, it's guaranteed that you're going to be reloading for another 11 seconds. What I have on it is the spare parts, because when this thing gets hit by arty, it will lose its gun barrel on a second hit. And I've been set on fire once, I believe, and the med kit just to revive any crew members that get injured. And the field rebuild kit, which is pretty good because you can respawn with 100% ammo, 60% health, or if you're alive, you get 100% health and 100% ammo. Yeah, it's a bit overkill, but what are you gonna do? It's actually, in my opinion, I think it would work for an insane mission. Like, it's kind of insane for a hard mode, but when the insane mode is released, it might actually be a viable option. Always take that. It's definitely a good option for vehicles that aren't MBTs that might get screwed over in PvE by a bunch of tanks spawning around them, such as my BMD or the Fox. And I think that's from Tier 5 on. I don't think any Tier 4 can actually get that, because, you know, that'd be a little bit overpowered. I don't have any of the other retrofit slots unlocked. It's firepower, an armor, and a universal, which is kind of weird that they didn't give it 2 firepower ones. I mean, it would be totally OP, but I'm surprised they didn't give it a 4th retrofit slot, which is really really weird. My crew skills, I have fire on the the firing on the move perk, which is smooth ride, which allows accuracy while moving improved by 20%, and the minimum accuracy circle is minimized by 20%, which is when it's the largest, because, you know, facilities arts have been quick scoper. But yeah, that's pretty much it for my MS. I don't have it unlocked, like everything unlocked. I get the thermobaric ATGM, which at the moment isn't actually really good. Just stick with the tandem heat. I don't know how expensive this gun is, but I don't think I have enough, because I did just buy the BMD4 as well and the Fox. And over here is the APFS DS shell, which has 657 millimeters of penetration, which is the best you'll get. I feel like putting a normalization retrofit on this might improve penetration even more, but I wouldn't waste it. I'd rather go for damage or reload. Like, you can play it like a damage monster or like a reload DPS monster. DPM, really. Because, minute. But, yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed the T90 MS video. It wasn't much of a review because it's not completely, you know, upgraded and whatnot. But, yeah, it's an amazing tank. I'm happy to have it. I'll even show you my dealer progress right now. I had the M1 Abrams. I totally said, fuck this thing, it's a piece of shit. I have stuff in Shishkin's line to do. I'll continue on with the Centauro eventually. And eventually get the M1A2, because Abrams, fuck it, I live in America, gotta pay homage to them somehow. I'm getting the BMD to hopefully get the Ramka, because Ramka, it has decent armor. It's definitely gonna be fun. It's gonna be a money maker as well. And my next Tier 9 will probably either be the Chally or the M8, but I think it might be the M8. Don't know yet, but I definitely know it's not going to be the Terminator, because I wouldn't really need a Terminator when I have this. And, well, I kind of want the M8, because the PLO one is a pretty badass looking tank as well. And I kind of forgot about the Chinese dealers, so I forgot about his tank, so But yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm Steel Wolf, and I'll see you all next time.